Well, here we are, guys. We are in the midst of a literal pandemic. Hey y'all, Anime Nay here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking a break from learning all of your various TikTok dances and taking the time to watch a little Anime Nay. I thank you. We're in quarantine. I'm in the house. Hopefully you're in the house too. Y'all, we are just out here. Well, we're really not out here. We're in here. We're in the house. Everyone stay in the house. Everyone has questions right now. Everyone's life is totally up in the air. I've just been trying to remind myself that we're all in this together. We're all in the same boat, just trying to get through this the best way that we can. It's a hard time. It's a hard time. I'm sure it's hard for y'all, as it has been for me, but we're all in this together. Just stick in there, stay positive, even when it doesn't feel like you should be positive. Just keep positive thoughts and we can get through this together. What has Anime Nay been doing during quarantine? So I have a few friends that are new to anime and they don't really know what to watch. So I decided to do a video for you guys, letting you guys know my top 5 shows that I think all newbies should watch. People who want to get into anime, they don't really know what to watch, don't know where to start. These 5 shows are the perfect shows for you. And if you're not new to anime and you haven't seen these shows, definitely make sure you check these out. So all my anime newbies out there, these are the 5 shows that Anime Nay recommends for you to start with. First off, we have Samurai Champloo. This story follows Mugen and Jin, 2 badass swordsmen, and Fu, who is also quite the badass, around in the Edo era in Japan, which is around 1600 to about 1860. Fu is a young girl who meets these 2 crazy samurai, and she asks them to accompany her on her journey to find the samurai that smells like sunflowers. That leads to an overly impressive storyline, crazy fight scenes, and an overall good time. I would say this is one of those anime that are definitely in most people's top 15 at least. So the show utilizes, of course, anime aesthetics, but also mixes in a ton of hip-hop sound and flair, and y'all, it is just so cool. Mixing old-time Japanese culture and art with a lot of hip-hop flavor. The soundtrack, baby. It's produced by Fat John and Nujabes. It's so good. So Samurai Champloo is definitely what bred my love for samurai and swordsmen. This show has 26 episodes. There's only 1 season, so it's definitely very digestible for a newcomer to anime. We're gonna talk about sub versus dub. You're gonna have to decide on your own whether you watch the Japanese version and then the English subbed on top of it, or you watch the English dub of the show. I personally have seen both. I think that they're both really good, so it's pretty much up to you how you're feeling on the day. If you wanna read, if you don't wanna read. Personally, I stream things either on Netflix, Crunchyroll, or Funimation. I'm gonna let you guys know which one of the platforms all of the shows that I'm telling you guys are on. You can stream Samurai Champloo on Funimation. Next we have Mob Psycho 100. This is one of the newer animes that's come out in the past few years, and boy oh boy, is it a good one. Mob Psycho 100 follows a young boy named Shigeo, aka Mob, a young boy with psychic powers, and with the help of Reagan, his psychic master, he learns to embrace and use his powers and also just grow up to be a fully functioning young man. Y'all, this show is so funny. The dynamic between Mob, Reagan, and all of the other characters that get introduced into the show is just so good. Whether you have never seen anime before or if you're an anime watcher and you haven't seen Mob Psycho 100, definitely pick up the show. It's so fresh and funny and new, and the animation style is just so good. It's so interesting, it's so unique, and it's a very, very, very vibrant show. I mean, really, this show has everything. There's silly moments, there's cute moments, there's funny moments. Y'all, the fight scenes are off the chain, okay? The fights are intense. Seeing these psychics battle it out is just so intense, and the animation of it, oh my god, just unbelievable. So far, the show has 2 seasons and 27 episodes, so hopefully they continue to come out with more. As far as sub versus dub, I gotta tell ya, I think the dub is really good. Sometimes with dub anime, the English version just does not capture the jokes as well as the sub does. Personally, I think that all the jokes land perfectly. This one is gonna be kind of up to you whether you want to do the dub or you want to do the sub. Maybe try out both. As far as streaming, you can see Mob Psycho 100 on Funimation and on Crunchyroll. Next up, we have Aggretsuko. This show follows Retsuko, a red panda who works in corporate Japan. And in her free time, Retsuko sings death metal. Yes, that's right, I said it. The cute little red panda sings death metal. The show is so creative and so fun. Aggretsuko is really just you following the daily life of this red panda, and it's so funny and lighthearted. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more on the cute side, definitely check out Aggretsuko. Retsuko is in her late 20s and she's just so incredibly relatable. And definitely by the end of season 2, you will be rooting for her and everyone around her to do well. Aggretsuko has 2 seasons, just 20 episodes, nice and light. And this one might actually throw me out of all anime clubs forever, but personally, I enjoy the dub version way more than the sub. Most people are die-hard sub fans regardless of what the show is, but I'm just not like that. Like, if the show is good in dub, I will tell you to watch it in dub. And this one is great in dub. As far as streaming, if you want to watch Aggretsuko, only on Netflix. Next up, we have Naruto. Pause for applause, because Naruto is the best show ever. Did you guys really think I was gonna do a what you should watch and not put Naruto on the list? This show follows Naruto Uzumaki, a young man on his quest to prove to everyone in his village and gain their recognition, and show that one day he's gonna become the Hokage, the leader of his village. This is one of the true OG animes. I mean, do you wanna laugh? Do you wanna cry? Do you wanna feel uplifted? Do you wanna feel inspired? Do you wanna see some raw animation and fight sequences? Do you wanna see Naruto master the Rasengan or what? This show has everything you could ever want in an anime. It teaches you real life lessons about determination and grit and hard work, but also the world itself has so much to offer. Getting to learn about all of the various villages and jutsus and stuff like that is just so cool. As far as episodes go, Naruto has 9 seasons and a little over 200 episodes. If you're looking for something a little bit longer to binge, this is the show for you. Personally, I recommend watching Naruto in the sub. Dub is also pretty good, I will say. I'm pretty sure most people started off watching Naruto on Toonami in the dub, but once I got a chance to watch the sub, I really did enjoy it. So if you can, definitely watch sub, but if you're really not into it and that's not your thing, the dub is pretty good too. And you can stream Naruto on Netflix and Crunchyroll. Step, being right. Up, down, come here, give me high five. See, I love my guys. The biggest thing that I have learned through this quarantine is that I am who I am, and who I am loves Death Note. Last but certainly not least, we have Death Note. Death Note follows Light Yagami, a young high school student who's overall just bored with life, and one day he finds a Death Note, and the Death Note claims to give the user the power to kill anyone whose name is written inside of the book. If you're looking for something that's more on the thriller side of things, you found it. Something that's gonna keep you guessing and on the edge of your seat episode after episode. The Shinigami gods have dropped it into your lap. I have sung the praises of Death Note since the very first time that I saw Ryuk's incredibly scary face pop across my TV screen. Honestly, the premise is kind of simple, but also really thought-provoking. I mean, really, what would you do if you had this notebook? Would you use it? This show really explores what it means for man to play the role of God. So if you're looking for something that has a lot less fight scenes, but plot-wise is superb and has all the drama and thrill, this is definitely your go-to. Death Note just has 1 season, 37 episodes, and we get an incredible story all wrapped into those 37 episodes. I personally recommend watching Death Note in sub, but again, it's just as good in dub. Really, it's just up to you. It's a good show regardless. As far as streaming goes, you can watch all 37 episodes of Death Note on Netflix. Alright guys, that is all for me. I gave you guys 5 quality shows to watch. If you've never seen anime before, definitely check those out. And if you have watched anime but you haven't gotten a chance to watch any of these 5, definitely check it out. Put down your book, put down the puzzle pieces, grab some snacks, and tune in. To all my anime newbies, I say welcome, and let me know how your watching and streaming goes. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.